This is the story of my first horror film. I remember that one day when I was around 10 years old, I went to my friend's house to see a movie. And when I got there, my friend said, "Do you want to watch Inception or do you want to watch Smiley?" One thing I can clearly remember is standing there staring at my friend, contemplating whether I should say yes or no to Smiley. Soon enough, I found myself saying yes. I sat down with my friend, and about 20 minutes later, we were sitting there scared shitless. I remember standing there, staring at the door, feeling extremely cold, as if the air was rushing through us. We just stuck together and didn't do anything. Soon enough, there was a knock at the door. It was my dad. My dad walked in and he asked us how we were. We both said that we were scared shitless. So, he drove me home in the car, and the whole way home, I just felt cold and distant and completely silent. Soon enough, later that night, we went to bed, and I was still scared shitless. I went into the bathroom and I turned on the lights, and again, I found myself staring at the door. And all that was going through my mind was Smiley. All I could think about was Smiley. Everything in my conscious was Smiley. I woke up the next morning feeling very drowsy due to the fact that I didn't get any sleep that night. My dad asked me how I was because he could tell that something was up. I told him that my friend and I were watching a horror film. He told me that he thought that horror films were a load of junk and that I shouldn't be scared of them. I said that it was real, because I truly believed that when I watched Smiley, that Smiley was a real character. So, soon enough, I found myself sitting down again in front of the TV, but this time not with my friend, but with my dad. We sat down and he explained how everything was fake and how that this murderous character was not a real person. I remember that night I felt extremely relieved. I lay in my bed and went to bed at about 6 o'clock. I woke up at about 2 p.m. the next day, and I remember feeling really well rested. So that was the story of my first horror film.